The Western lifestyle is built on a fight-or-flight mode. Everything is go, go, go. This response disconnects people from themselves.
It's about raising people's awareness, opening up their consciousness, opening up their horizons.
My work day starts at 5:30 in the morning when I wake up, and usually I'm going a million miles an hour until I fall into bed.
I'm type 2 diabetic, diagnosed about a year ago.
I lost my mother 2 years ago.
I got up in the morning one day and was kind of just going, oh God, I really need some help. I was shaking and struggling to breathe.
Been at a doctor's and he's gave me a percentage of have a heart attack. And his answer was 18%, but it should be 1%.
I went in for a very standard eye surgery that went horribly wrong.
I've been having cameras down and off to the doctors and off to hospitals.
The depression that just comes, again, just close off and I can't really function.
This place down in Thailand says it can actually change your head around, change your inner space around.
I actually feel different. It's so bizarre.
Heading for a retreat on an island in the North China Sea, Nick Knowles joins a group who are all seeking the antidote for the strains of modern life. How will the gang cope with a completely new way of living?
I think that some of the participants didn't really know what they were getting into.
It's almost cultish.
I think it's going to be a challenge.
Will 28 days of detox and alternative therapies be enough to change their lives?
This is one kick-ass detox.
Welcome to Thailand.
Previously on the retreat.
Just take a moment here to breathe fully into the body. And stretch the body. Extend the legs long as well. Really go for it.
That was interesting, my first ever yoga lesson. That was, well, it's tougher than I thought.
It's not changed in 1 week, okay?
You don't think it's changed?
So he was at 170 and then now he's at 101.
Wow.
70 dropped.
Wow.
The detox is over. Just had my last soup. Day 7. Tomorrow the schedule actually says food, lunch, and dinner. Woohoo!
With the fast at its end, the retreat shifts gears, changing focus from food to mindfulness. But how will the gang take to new practices?
But it tastes so nice now, doesn't it?
They're more mature. Oh my God, bowls and utensils with solid things in them.
Nice.
Only 5.
Yeah, not for me, thanks. I'm not hungry this morning.
Happy birthday to us.
Girls, what's happening? You're not eating.
Yeah, we think we're going to extend the fasting bit with the juice option, I think, hey?
And support Milton while he's on his... More support for Milton.
Milton, I'm not going to support you.
Milton.
Jules, man, I was counting on you. And Billy.
Yeah.
Tell us what it tastes like.
Yeah. Oh, look at you.
Don't say it tastes disgusting.
Chew your food.
Nothing can be disgusting after not eating for 7 days.
Is this papaya?
You haven't eaten for a week. What do you get?
Just being really picky.
Get it down your neck.
Yeah, I need one pack.
It's a bag with a tube in the butt. There's no mess. Unless you're a little loose.
Little loose from LA.
That's so nice.
Congratulations.
Well done, you.
Well done.
Do you actually, so when you said about do you feel any different from the detox?
Yeah.
In what way?
Lighter-headed, lighter in body. I almost said in body and spirit, then I almost said that. Maybe I'm catching on to it. I don't know, I just feel fresher, really, than I have done in a long time.
I really think I feel a massive difference.
You look a lot different.
But I don't feel it, really.
You look like a sluggish oaf when you arrived here. Now you're all sparkly-eyed and sprightly around the place.
Sluggish oaf?
Yeah, well, that was in the past. We can forget about that now that I've said it.
Yeah, give it anybody that, like, because I've burnt myself and look a bit briny, a bit reddy. Anybody that's got a bit of a tan looks better, don't they, generally?
That doesn't look good. That's not a bit of a tan, and that doesn't look good.
With everyone except Milton now back on food, or at least juice, the effect on the gang of the island and its healers is astonishing. The hike over Bottle Ridge leads to one of the island's more isolated and beautiful beaches, worth an early start.
I don't like being at the back. I've seen it in the films. They take the back man out first.
Having reached the halfway mark at the retreat, and with the fast becoming a distant memory, Nick and the boys welcome the early morning adventure.
Oh, look at the sun through the trees as well. Gee.
Good timing.
You all right?
Sweating profusely.
Hold that for me a second.
Am I living?
No, you passed away about halfway up.
My general fitness is not what it used to be.
Well done, son.
It's like Jurassic Park, all this tropical forestry. You could imagine like dinosaurs moving through the jungle here. It's fabulous, isn't it? Amazing.
Feel a bit like Leo DiCaprio. Leo DiCaprio. Found the beach, didn't he? I think Knowles is going for a swim.
While the boys refresh themselves with a swim, it's the 11th early morning walk for Milton and Kathy. Despite still being on his fast, Milton is determined to keep increasing their distance. So Dominique has a quick catch-up to check he's not going too hard for a man with type 2 diabetes.
I mean, you were losing weight last week, eating, but now on the fast, it goes fast. But how do you feel inside? I mean, now that the end is coming.
The end is coming. Yesterday felt a little rough.
Why?
Just felt drained and.
Is it because I heard you're going on hikes on the mountain?
Well, I didn't go on hike, but this morning we was meant to do our normal walk.
Yeah.
What takes an hour. We got lost and it took 2 hours.
How do you get lost? There's one road.
Yeah, I know, we got lost somehow. But yeah, it's still nice to get out in the morning because it sets me up for the day.
Mm-hmm. You are aware of last week of eating healthy.
Yeah.
Your blood sugar went down, your cholesterol went down, everything went down, basically, almost like a normal person.
Yeah.
And so this week you were fasting. What do you expect now?
Keep on the same kind of program, really, because I still want it to stay down. It's not like, hallelujah, let's get back up there again.
Exactly.
Now. So, no, I'm ready to keep it on that level because it was nice to see everyone so happy and, you know, as well as me being happy about this, you know, everything coming down. Yeah. So that was a good feeling, a really good feeling.
I'm just so fed up with my eyes ripping every night since I've been here, and I don't know why they're so bad, and I'm wondering if it's because there's not much humidity here. Anyways, just feeling really fed up. But I'm excited because I'm going to the osteopath in about half an hour, and I hear he's brilliant, and really hoping he can pinpoint why my body isn't healing itself the way it should.
The gang are going to be subjected to more invasive physical therapies for about a week. First up is Oren, the retreat's osteopath.
I deal with anatomy and physiology and mechanics.
Already, Nick looks less than impressed.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to check your body, because all of you know that you have pain in all kind of area of the body. Lower back, neck, shoulder. I'm very interested about the source of your pain. And through the knowledge of anatomy and physiology, I'm going to like an exploration to try to understand where your pain is originating.
There has been a lot wrong with me for a long time in terms of physical well-being, and so I use physios quite a lot. And I've always found that sports physios are the best because they just get everything working again. But they don't, they never say they're going to cure me of the problem because it's an ongoing problem that I have from injuries. Whereas here, more interestingly, he's saying he can get on top of this by actually finding the root cause.
This is sensitive here?
Yeah.
Yes. And here?
Not so much.
Okay.
If I can walk away from, this experience without actually having to see a physio every week because of the damage that I've got done to me, then that will be absolutely fabulous. When he was doing manipulations, or said he was doing manipulations, there appeared to be no movement or manipulation going on at all. By the same token, it did feel better after than before.
Stretch the lower leg. It's painful?
No.
It's not painful.
I'm not sure, for example, if I was to press you on your shoulder blade now and say, does that feel better? Then you'd say yes. I can't honestly say whether he's pressing me as hard the second time in those places the first time. So the only way of knowing whether that's actually worked or not is over the next few days, the next couple of days, whether I feel better.
You feel it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. He's unpredictable.
Exactly the middle here.
He doesn't respond in the way that you would expect. I still feel the tension and the pain in the low back. It's been a long-term problem and I'd be very surprised if that got solved in one session.
With Nick and Laura still unsure of Oren's effectiveness, April sees him with her chronic eye condition.
The top of my eye is no longer properly adhered to the rest of the eye. I have severe dry eye and I have recurrent corneal erosion. What happens to me is when I go to bed at night, within about 30 minutes, my eyeballs are glued shut. Sometimes both eyes, sometimes one eye. Is it when I open my eyes, pieces of the epithelial layer are pulled off. Yeah. And I'm in absolute agony.
You see, because I want to release all the orbit area.
It was absolutely incredible because the response in my body was so profound. And I could feel like energy moving through areas that I think had been blocked previously. I feel much more in alignment. I feel much more balanced on my left and right sides. Absolutely. And it's going to be really interesting to do yoga because my right hip is always really, really jammed. But he's just loosened that all up. I'm excited. Well, time will tell, right?
With everyone hitting their own rhythms, the gang are on different paths.
I'm glad that I extended my detox from the 7 days to 13 with the juices. I feel my body needed to clear a lot more things out, which apparently this helps. And it's not easy watching everybody eat their food. I mean, you're craving to have something. But I think you've got your end date in mind and you're doing it for you and everybody's doing their own little journey on this thing. And so you just, as long as you know where you're going, it's tough, but it's okay.
Melody does this vegetarian sushi that is pretty spectacular. So I didn't want to kind of have a big blowout. I just would have really liked a plate of her vegetarian sushi. Would have just hit the mark. I want to chew something. I want some flavour and I want some texture.
As Milton and Kathy's walks get ever longer, the morning finds them trekking as far as Tong Salah, the island's capital.
Override?
Yeah.
Not a great place for two people on a fast.
Nice.
But they're not the only ones who have slipped the monk-like confines of the retreat. Laura has taken Claire into town and is keen to show her the more spiritual side of Koh Phangan.
I've been studying the Dharma as part of a group over the last few years, and it's a really important part of my life. I started to meditate, and then I asked to be a mitra, which just means friend, but it means you've committed to the path of Buddhism. And then a few years after that, I requested ordination.
The Dharmic monks here take the retreat's meditation practices to some extreme levels. This monk is practicing being in a state of nothingness and can sit like this for hours on end.
It's quite emotional times here because you're here to face your problems. Some days I don't really want to talk about them. I cried the other day because I didn't want to go to Reiki because it was quite hard going, and it takes a lot out of you, and just talking about it again. But you have to give yourself a pep talk and be like, this is why I'm here and I've got to get over this and I've got to try something different. And everything's there to help you and to help me feel better when I go home, which I really need to do.
I want to talk to Maggie to check what happened yesterday with you.
Ever vigilant, Dominique checks in with the gang over a coconut to discuss another new level of the programme.
So I had that very deep tummy massage.
Chi Nei Tsang.
Which was painful in places and incredibly deep. I thought at one stage, literally, she was massaging my kidney and liver. She said that there was a bit of a build-up of clay and that there was definitely a blockage. Not the clay, but there was a blockage. She didn't necessarily manage to get rid of the blockage, but at least we sort of moved things around a bit, so I feel a lot better. So,
great.
Yeah.
Chi Nei Tsang is a deep tissue abdomen massage designed to specifically move toxic blockages and release negative emotions from individual organs. Only some of the gang opt to try it out, as it can be extremely uncomfortable.
But I still have not found my way over. I've been mixed up for years. And it's only my pride that keeps me alive. Yes, it is.
Sorry, dud note there. That's good. Man, that's good.
We'll get there. Let's get there. Yeah, we'll get that on point. Definitely.
How you find it? Let's look at the shape of you.
Yeah, well, as I keep saying, if I came on this on a mission, you know what I mean, and I was gonna stick to what I was told and do what I was, do whatever like the experts and that was telling me to do, kind of thing, and. Been enjoying the yoga, just been kind of enjoying it all, really.
What do you make of the Reiki?
Reiki didn't work for me.
No?
Didn't work for me, didn't do anything. I felt a bit odd through that experience, but I didn't really come away with a hallelujah moment.
Then on me.
I saw it in some other guys.
I had a good kip a couple of times.
I had a good kip. I think I could hear myself snoring. That's what woke me up.
At 1:30, I've got to go to the hub. I've got a Chi Nei Tsang with Satyama, and that's a tummy massage. You've met Satyama, she's one of our yoga instructors, and she seems to like pain, kind of, or inflicting pain, which is making me a little bit worried. She seems to smile at it, and I believe this can be quite sore. So I'm worried about the pain infliction. Also, hopefully I don't react and slap her on camera by mistake.
Yeah. So today we will do a session called Chi Nei Tsang, a very deep abdominal massage that is working towards the support of your cleanse.
You say deep, getting emotional and deep tissue. Is this going to be quite emotional again, or could it be? Or
you can be prepared for that. For example, the liver is associated with anger. So a lot of times when I'm touching on someone's liver on the right side of the body, it's like this will trigger something. But also like lungs, heart associated with grief, for example, or kidneys associated with jealousy. So depending on what your physiological makeup is and what's going on in your life, then these things can be activated, or it could be totally pleasurable, or you could totally feel like you've got so much energy at the end, or you could totally feel drained.
Okay, ready to go.
While Kathy tries to relax and get the most out of the session, the others are encouraged to let themselves go with some deeper yoga.
Today's class, we're working with opening up your hips, and we're working with a muscle today called the psoas muscle. So this muscle attaches in T12.
The psoas is a particular muscle used in the fight or flight instinct, and a tight one increases feelings of stress and anxiety.
Inhaling, the right leg goes behind the body, looking up, keeping an arch in your back. Man down.
I'm not a big fan of pushing myself. I've never been a big fan of pushing myself physically, hence not being particularly toned, but the overall benefits of, I feel like my body's opening up, the stiffness in my back, neck and shoulders has virtually gone. So I'm getting into the postures and feeling like I can do them. Really enjoying the breathing and meditation side. So yeah, it feels like we're getting the full package.
That was kind of cool, because actually for the first time today, I've heard it said for 8 days now, lose the outline of your body when you like relaxing, and I did. Actually couldn't feel where my skin was. It's like I was twice the size, or I was like expanding, but not feeling where my skin was. That was really weird, actually. That was kind of odd. I mean, you're aware where you are, aren't you, at all times? You know where your skin is, you know where your arms are and legs. I mean, I still knew where they were. It's just that...
I hope so.
The blurry... No, the outline kind of... Like, I understood what they meant for the first time today. Look, you know, I'm the least hippie person in the world, but I actually... seriously, I feel kind of stupid even saying it. I really do. I feel like a complete muppet saying it, but actually, I did. I don't care what you think of me.
The last couple of days I've actually been feeling like I'm not doing that well with yoga. And I don't know if it's to do with hunger and maybe in and out of depression and being happy, if it's all just part of the process. I'm battling at it a little bit now.
We close the left, we exhale through the right, making sure your exhalation is longer than your inhalation.
His constant coming back to the breath and then lengthening the breath when you're feeling stressed has been brilliant. Oh, that meditation at the end is just beautiful.
I am finding the meditation part at the end, when you're visualising people, I find that really hard. I get really upset. I've never really been asked to wish people health and happiness who you don't like, you know, and have caused you pain. I just never realised that yoga was that powerful.
Staying with your breath, your left side, and then holding this. Gently releasing the posture, keeping your eyes closed, coming into a comfortable sitting position, into a comfortable standing position. Exhaling and relaxing.
Next time on The Retreat.
I'm about to go into this igloo-shaped thing. I'm a bit scared because they said they hum in there, but you're not allowed to talk.
If I'm completely honest, the place would not, I'd sooner go to hell, I think, than go to here.
I would stay away from the gym.
He's a chap that I don't think one could really describe. I mean, I asked if he could levitate, and he said yes, and he also said he could walk on water.
What I came here to do was get, I don't think it's a cliche, but the mind, body and soul kind of balance.
Cried last night, woke up crying.
I just had this epiphany, it kind of just felt like I'd let you down.
I just had a very, very strange experience.